A bold prediction is making waves around the Lakers. And surprisingly, it's not about LeBron James, Bronny, or even DeAndre Ayton. Before we dive in, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any future updates. This buzz stems from a quiet move that went mostly unnoticed during the offseason, one that NBA insiders are now starting to recognize as potentially significant. While the Lakers didn't go all out during free agency or chase big-name stars, they made calculated moves. Their goal was to address weaknesses and construct a more balanced team around Luka Doncic and the current core. The standout acquisition was clearly DeAndre Ayton. After several seasons of uncertainty in the paint, the Lakers finally have a reliable, above-average center. But there was another signing that drew attention: Jake Laravia, who joined the team on a 2-year deal worth $12 million. What initially looked like a minor move is now being considered one of the most overlooked and possibly valuable signings of the offseason. So, who is Jake Laravia, and why is he suddenly in the spotlight? Laravia isn't a mainstream name. He doesn't dominate highlight reels or post massive stat lines. But he excels at one crucial skill: shooting. In today's NBA, long-range shooting is incredibly valuable. Just ask ESPN analyst Kevin Pelton, who pointed out Laravia's impressive performance in his F5 newsletter. Pelton highlighted that among all NBA players with at least 93-point attempts last season, Laravia led the pack. He just made the minimum threshold, but still managed to shoot a remarkable 46% on above-the-break threes, one of the toughest shots in basketball. That kind of efficiency is rare and highly sought after. But the real question is, can Laravia find the same shooting opportunities in Los Angeles? It's a fair concern. The Lakers have added more scorers and ball-dominant players, which could reduce the number of open looks. However, the coaching staff is aware of this. They understand the importance of spacing and recognize how dangerous Laravia can be when given time and rhythm. Shooting was one of the Lakers' biggest weaknesses last season. They were near the bottom of the league in both three-point percentage and volume. Many possessions ended in contested mid-range jumpers or congested drives to the basket. The team lacked reliable perimeter threats who could stretch defenses and open up the court. That's exactly where Laravia fits in. The Lakers didn't sign him to be a star. They brought him in as a role player, a sharpshooter, someone who can quietly knock down timely shots in a playoff game and score 9 to 10 points without needing many touches. It's a low-risk, high-reward deal. At $6 million a year, Laravia could fill a much-needed role off the bench and provide valuable spacing. Things get even more intriguing when you consider the current state of the rotation. There are signs that the team may have already shifted focus away from Dalton Knecht, the rookie once expected to compete for that same bench spot. Whether it's due to fit, performance, or coaching preference, it seems Laravia now has a clearer path to consistent minutes. If he plays well early in the season, he could lock in a major role down the stretch, especially when rotations tighten and playoff intensity rises. Last season, split between the Kings and Grizzlies, Laravia averaged 6.9 points, 3.9 rebounds, and 2.4 assists per game. He shot 47.5% from the field and an impressive 42.3% from beyond the arc. These numbers may not stand out, but they reflect a player who understands his role, sticks to his strengths, and contributes without disrupting the flow of the game. And when you've got stars like LeBron and Luka, that's exactly what you want. A floor spacer who doesn't need the ball, doesn't require plays run for him, and simply hits shots when they come. Laravia is also just 22 years old. He's entering a key development phase in his career. With proper coaching, a clearly defined role, and a strong team environment, he could become more than just a shooter. He's motivated, he has a chance to earn minutes, and the Lakers are paying close attention. So while most headlines will continue to focus on LeBron's future, Bronny's rookie season, or Ayton's presence in the paint, don't be shocked if Jake Laravia ends up being one of the Lakers' most impactful additions. In the playoffs, it's often the unsung role players, not just the stars, who swing games. And Laravia could be that guy. Something unusual is happening in Los Angeles. DeAndre Ayton is officially a Laker, but he recently admitted that LeBron James still hasn't reached out to him. Luka Doncic, on the other hand, already did. Even before Ayton fully settled in, Luka made contact. LeBron, surprisingly, has remained silent. When asked by reporters whether LeBron had welcomed him, Ayton responded, "I did get one from Luka." That quote quickly made headlines. It's common for team leaders, especially veterans like LeBron, to reach out when a high-profile addition joins the team. Ayton isn't just a bench player. He was a former #1 pick and is expected to be a key contributor. So, why the silence? This moment is just one of several strange developments in the Lakers' offseason. Ayton's arrival marks a notable shift. He's the first true starting-caliber center the Lakers have had since Anthony Davis was dealt to Dallas. Jackson Hayes gave effort and energy last season, but he was more of a backup or temporary solution. Ayton brings size, rebounding, rim protection, and valuable playoff experience. He's expected to start and contribute right away. His connection with Luka Doncic also runs deep. Both entered the NBA in the same draft class, are represented by the same agent, and have trained together. Luka took the initiative to welcome Ayton, but LeBron didn't. That's caught people's attention. Why? Because LeBron typically sets the tone. He's known for welcoming teammates, tweeting, posting Instagram stories, and publicly embracing new arrivals. But this time, there was silence, and the silence didn't stop there. Earlier this offseason, LeBron opted into his $52 million player option. That was a significant move, but the Lakers responded with nothing. No press release, no social media post, no official comment, not even a simple "he's back" tweet. That's unusual for the league's most recognized player. The only statement came from LeBron's agent, Rich Paul, and it carried an interesting tone. Paul stated that LeBron still wants to contend for a championship. He understands that the Lakers are thinking long-term, but he wants each remaining season of his career to count. Paul added that the Lakers appreciate the partnership and support LeBron's goals. Still, it didn't sound like someone fully committed. It felt like LeBron was keeping his options open. So why hasn't he reached out to Ayton? This isn't just a minor free agent. Ayton is a major addition and fills a crucial need. LeBron should welcome him, unless he's unsure about the Lakers' direction. Could he be checking out mentally? Is he evaluating other teams, thinking about where he might chase his 5th title? Right now, the Lakers don't look like championship favorites. Even with Ayton, the Western Conference is loaded with strong teams. Denver, Minnesota, OKC, and Boston remains a powerhouse in the East. LeBron's still breaking records, but time is limited. Just look at this stat. Most combined points in a player's 21st and 22nd seasons. 3,532 for LeBron James. The rest of NBA history? Only 1,528 combined. He's still dominant. But he didn't come to LA just to score. He came to win titles. So what now? Will LeBron finally connect with Ayton and commit to this version of the Lakers? Or is his silence a signal, a message to the front office? Maybe he's frustrated. Maybe he's evaluating his next move. One thing's clear. He's been unusually quiet all summer. And when LeBron goes silent, there's always a purpose behind it. So keep a close eye on this situation. The roster is taking shape, but the biggest question remains. Is LeBron James truly invested in this team? Or is he already planning his next chapter? Now, a massive trade rumor has exploded across social media, and it's a shocker. LeBron James and Bronny James to the Denver Nuggets? That's the rumor, and it's gaining serious traction. Could it really happen? Let's look deeper. This all started when LeBron's longtime agent and friend, Rich Paul, made a vague public statement. Instead of calming speculation, it stirred even more. The tone seemed pointed, as if aimed directly at the Lakers' front office. Many fans think this was LeBron's way of reminding everyone. He still controls his own story. LeBron isn't here for rebuilds or slow development. He's focused on rings. He wants championship number 5, and he knows his window is closing. That's why the Denver trade scenario is so interesting. Bleacher Report proposed a hypothetical deal. LeBron and Bronny head to Denver. In return, the Lakers would receive Jamal Murray, Darren Holmes II, Peyton Watson, and a 2028 first-round pick swap. It sounds like a blockbuster. But does it work? For the Lakers, Jamal Murray is the centerpiece. He's a clutch scorer and proven performer. But the Lakers already have Luka Doncic, who dominates the ball. Murray does too. That overlap could create chemistry issues. Both thrive when they're controlling the offense, not playing off the ball. Now, let's consider LeBron's perspective. Would he agree to join Denver? Only if Nikola Jokic stays. That's a must. LeBron is too smart to join a team without a real path to the finals. Jokic provides that path. But because Denver wouldn't move Jokic, they'd have to trade Murray to make room for LeBron. That's a steep price. But imagine the pairing, LeBron and Jokic together. That could shake up the league. Denver would also get Bronny, a young talent with potential and media pull. That's part of the package, spotlight and star power. But for the Lakers, this return feels underwhelming. Trading away your biggest icon and his son, both of whom draw crowds and headlines, for a questionable fit and an uncertain future. It doesn't quite add up. There's also no solid evidence that LeBron wants out. Despite the rumors, he hasn't publicly expressed dissatisfaction. He's built a life in LA. His businesses are here, his family's here, and now he's playing with Bronny, just like he always dreamed. Many insiders believe this trade talk is simply a tactic. LeBron may be applying pressure on the front office, a reminder not to waste his final years. He's done it before. He knows how to shape narratives and push teams to act. Will this trade happen? Almost certainly not. The Lakers aren't shopping LeBron. And unless he demands a trade and names Denver as his destination, this likely ends as speculation. But one thing is certain. The clock is ticking. LeBron James doesn't have time to waste. And when he turns up the heat, front offices usually respond.